You don't need to relate to everything someone says. You don't. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of me saying, oh, I have like 5 friends, girl. And they're like, no, me too. Me too. And then you're going to homecoming with like a whole village. Like, just, it's okay. Just tell me I'm a loser. Like, it's fine. Girl, it's okay to have an interesting life. Like, it's like, no, I'm not doing anything this summer either. I'm just quickly popping into every East Asian country and giving Joe Biden a pedicure. What about you? What are you doing this summer? I don't know who needs to hear this, but you don't need to relate to everything someone says.
More than a day to respond to text messages? It doesn't make sense because when was the last time you didn't check your phone for over a day? Probably never. Or maybe I'm just chronically online. But anyways, one time someone told me they just don't have the energy to reply. What does that even mean? It takes 1 second. I'm not asking you to run a marathon. I'm just asking for a text back. Like, I remember another time where a girl somehow took 4 days to reply to me. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna match her energy and not reply for a while. I started shaking after 14 seconds, so I gave in and texted her back. But then after I replied to her, she didn't respond again for 2 days. So I double texted her and I said, I know you're on your phone. Why don't you respond? And within a minute, she responded and said, you're right, I am on my phone. I just don't want to talk to you. Did I cry a little bit? Yeah. But at least she texted me back quickly.
Sandals, like, so humbling. I hate having my dogs out, but it's grad party season and I can't keep wearing tennis shoes to all of them. Tennis shoes and the dress, it's not working for me. It's really not. So I gotta put on these sandals, but like, bro, why are people about to know what my feet look like? That's not like, nah, you should not know that. Unless I know you like that, you should not know that. But now it's gonna be like general knowledge, like, this is my foot. Right? Why is wearing sandals like
that like doesn't taste the way it should, like, at all? Like, it just looks way better than it tastes. For me, it's honey. I don't know what it is. Honey looks scrumptious, like appetizing, like it looks delectable, but every time I eat it I'm like, this don't taste right. Like, every single time. I don't know.